This episode is created for educational purposes only. It does not intend to destroy anyone's reputation or target specific individuals. We aim to encourage awareness, transparency, and responsible citizenship. Welcome back to Tina Talks, your safe space for honest conversations that matter. And since patapos na ang taon, alam nyo na yan, tax season na naman. So for today's episode, we will talk about a topic that is super relevant, super controversial, and super important. Where do our taxes really go? Let's start with the basics. Ano nga ba ang taxes in layman's term? Simple lang. Ang tax ay ambag ng bawat nagtatrabaho para gumana ang bansa. Para itong membership fee ng isang society. Kung gusto mo ng kalsada, ospital, public school, disaster response at gobyerno, kailangan ng funds. Kaya may income tax, VAT, business taxes, real property tax, at iba pa. Hindi man siya masaya bayaran, pero it's necessary for the country to function. Ideal world muna tayo kung saan napupunta dapat ang ating mga taxes. Dapat pumupunta siya sa education, teacher salaries, school buildings, health services, hospitals, medicines, infrastructure, kalsada, tulay, flood control, disaster response, relief, rescue equipment, social services, ayuda, scholarships, security, police, military, government operations, LGUs, agencies. In short, taxes are supposed to return to us as services. Pero, ito ang real talk na nirereklamo ng karamihan. Nagbabayad naman kami ng buwis, pero bakit baha pa rin? Bakit barado pa rin ang drainage? Bakit walang gamot sa ospital? Bakit delayed ang ayuda? Bakit sira ang kalsada kahit kagagawa lang? At kapag humalat sa news na may overpricing, may ghost projects, may kickback, may SOP, may corruption, mas nagiging painful ang pagbabayad ng taxes. Kasi ang pakiramdam ng mga tao, hindi bumabalik sa amin ang pinaghihirapan namin at hindi nakikita sa improvements ng buhay namin. And Gen Z, mas mabilis kayong mag-react, mag-research, at mag-call out. Every end of the year, businesses prepare for tax filings. Employees automatically pay through withholding tax. Freelancers and self-employed prepare their annual taxes. And it's the perfect time na magtanong, saan napupunta ang buwis ko? Kasi real money ito. Money na pinaghirapan mo, oras mo, pagod mo, at sipag mo. So, dapat lang magkaroon tayo ng interes paano ito ginagamit. When corruption enters the picture, three things happen. Nawawala ang pondo. Instead na napupunta ito sa mga services, napupunta ito sa bulsa ng mga corrupt officials. Bumababa ang quality. Overpriced pero mababa ang kalidad ng project. Kaya madaling masira. Kaya tuloy-tuloy din ang baha. Tayo ang nagbabayad ng consequences. Flooding, unsafe roads, kulang sa hospital supplies. Lahat yan, effect ng corruption. Now, let's talk about solutions. As a young people, hindi man tayo lahat auditor or accountant, we can be informed citizens. Here's how. Check the budget yourself. May public documents ang national and local budgets. Pwede i-check ang planned projects and allocations. Know your rights. Under the law, public financial documents must be transparent. Pwede kang mag-request. Support honest leaders. Your vote is powerful. Your influence is powerful. Start with barangay, LGU, or school organizations. Call out irregularities, respectfully and fact-based. Hindi ka anti-government kapag gusto mo ng malinis na gobyerno. Stay informed, not misinformed. Cross-check news, avoid fake sources. Here's the bottom line. Taxes are not the problem. Corruption is. Transparency isn't a luxury. It's a right. And the youth plays a major role in accountability.
This has been Tina Talks, produced by the Human Rights Development Organization. Thank you for spending time with me today. Don't forget to stay connected. Follow us on Facebook at tinatalks.hro and on TikTok at tinatalkshRDO. Until next time, let's keep the conversation going.